This session, in this video, we'll be designing this flyer. You understand? I'll be walking you through the design process. You can please mute your mic if your mic is on. So I'll be walking you through the design process to achieve something like this. So I got this flyer online. This first one, my mouse is hovering around, and I try to replicate it. Of course, it can't be exact, but you notice that it's very close, right? Of course, you should notice that. Okay, the reason why your designs can't be exact is because, first of all, you don't know the font style the initial designer used. So you can check out this Let's Talk Business and my own Let's Talk. They look different, you understand? So just like that, fonts can differ because you might not get exactly the same font. Then this Gen 2, you notice that it's also different from mine, but then the design looks very, very, very similar. So I'll just jump right into the design process. Somebody's mic is on. Please, I'm recording this session. I think it's Rich G. Okay. So let's start. So the first thing I'll do, okay, in this video, we'll be learning about two design resources. Remember, graphic design resources helps your design process to be faster. So one of the resources we'll be looking at is Pinterest. I use Pinterest to get inspiration. I use Pinterest to see what other designers are doing. Just like this flyer I got it from Pinterest, you understand? And I was like, okay, let me replicate exactly what I'm seeing. Let me replicate what I'm doing. Let me admit this person. Collins is here. So in this video, like I said, we'll be designing this flyer. So the first thing I want to do is that if I want to design, maybe for a client, or I just want to try my hand on something, what I do is I go to design websites where I can find what people are doing, you understand? Then I try to model it, you understand? So I'm not saying you should be copying people's design, but you can get concepts, you understand? But in this case, I'm trying to do exactly what I saw online. So the first thing I'll do is that I'll go to Pinterest. Pinterest is pinterest.com. So when I got to Pinterest, I saw different flyers. Should we do something different? No, let's do what I have for you. So I saw this flyer. I loved it. I saw the guy sitting and writing with his briefcase around there, and I copied the flyer by right clicking. So when you go to pinterest.com, you get the flyer. How do I even do this? For you that may be watching later, God. Okay, maybe I'll need to send you. I'll send you the picture so you can just replicate to save you the stress of looking for this image or this flyer. So I'll right click to copy like that. So I'll go to my CorelDRAW. Let's create a new page. Of course, you should know how to set up your page by now. If you press Ctrl N, let me just do it. For flyer size, the size is you keep it on custom. The page size, the width is 1000, the height is 1000. The dimension is pixel. Don't use inches, so pixel, 1000 by 1000 pixel. That's the standard size for social media flyer. So when you say OK, you have your new page like this. It's coming up. Just give me some time. Alright, that's it. Let me zoom out. So this is your new page. So once you copy your flyer from Pinterest, you just come to your CorelDRAW and paste it like this. Remember, we're trying to redesign this flyer. You understand? So the first thing I do when I want to design is, in fact, let me even teach you this. Design is all about putting elements together. You understand? In my previous video, I talked about design principles and design elements. And when we were mentioning elements, we talked about shapes, text, images, icon, background, and all of that. So graphic design is simply putting elements together. You understand? Putting elements together. That's what graphic design is all about. Putting elements together. So let's just make this class a little bit interactive. And now I'm going to post this video on my YouTube channel. So what are the elements you can see here? let's just talk so that it not be like I'm just talking to myself. So let's discuss what are the elements you can see on this flyer. Are we together?
Yes, sir, we are together, sir.
All right. So what are the elements you can see on this flyer?
All right, sir. So we have the picture that is there.
That's an image. Let me list them out. So we have picture or
text. Then
hold on, please. Hold on.
Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. Image or picture.
Okay,
we have
image,
text.
Pictures. We have text.
Okay, what else?
We have a square.
That's it falls on that shape, right? Square shape.
Yeah, not that shape. Square shape, and then
circle.
I think we use the line to
line. Line.
Use the line.
You can see this circle. This is a circle. An image is a circle. So there's a circle shape or ellipse.
Yeah, ellipse.
Alright, so that's fine. So what you want to do, you can mute on mic. Thank you very much. So once you've noted the design elements you need for your design, that's the first step. The second step is you start gathering your elements together. You understand? Where you need text, you type the text. Where you need an image, you get the image. Whatever you need, you just go get it. So if I go back to Pinterest, I hope you don't find this difficult when you start doing your design. So when I go to Pinterest, you can just search for what's the keyword here, Seth? Somebody sitting down. Is this guy's picture I want to look for right now? So you can see, you can just search for man sitting down and writing books, something like that. Holding a book. Welcome, Mr. Friday. Perfect. Are you seeing the guy here? So we've gotten the guy's image, right? So remember I said we'll be looking at two different design resources in this class. So the first one is can I get something related? The first one is Pinterest. So I say I use Pinterest. Pinterest is pinterest.com, pinterest.com, which is this website I'm currently in. I use it to get design inspiration. You understand? So if I want to do a social media post, I could just come to Pinterest, look at what people are doing, then model anyone I like. I might change the color or anything, but in this case we are doing exactly what we're seeing. So I could just click on the guy's image like that. Are you seeing the same guy in this place? So let's just, okay, the next resources I'm going to talk about is called remove background. So I'll right click on this image and copy it. Why am I copying it? I don't want to paste this image directly on Corel, okay, to take me time to shape out the background. So the next graphic design resource I'm going to explore in this project is called remove background. The website is remove.bg. remove.bg. Are you seeing it? That's it, remove.bg. It helps you remove background seamlessly from an image, you understand? So I've copied the image from Pinterest. You can either upload image from your system or you paste the image, you understand? So in this case, I think, okay, they have given me the option of upload. I don't want to upload. I'll cancel it since I've copied the image from Pinterest. If you have the image in your laptop, just upload from your laptop and go to the folder. But since I have it copied, I'll just paste with Command V. If you're using an HP laptop or a normal Windows laptop, is Ctrl V. So see what happens now. You see that the background has been taken off, right? So the next thing you want to do is you download. You see how seamless it took the background off. Once you download it like that, once you click on download, it's going to download the file. You see my file just downloaded. So you open it. Are you seeing the picture? So next thing you want to do is you copy it with Ctrl C. I'm using a MacBook, so I'll just use Command C to copy. What are we doing? We are gathering our what elements. So I'll paste it here like that. You can see it, right? So the next thing I want to do is I want to get I think I'm seeing a WhatsApp barcode here. Mr. Friday, you're welcome. We are trying to replicate this design. So I'll still go on Pinterest. I'll go on Pinterest. I could just type WhatsApp barcode, or even you can find it on Google. So if I type WH8CSAP QR code, so I'll get an image of that stuff. Okay, we can find one here. You are seeing it, right? See how we're gathering the resources to get, the elements together. I think I like this guy, so let's play with this guy. So I'll copy it. Remember, I said graphic design is simply putting design elements together. You understand? That's what graphic design is. So whether you're using Photoshop, whether you're using Illustrator, Corel, any design, even Canva, is just simply putting elements together. So the next thing I have to do now is we've gotten our images, right? I got a photo that I liked. Oh God, where is it? Okay, this is it. This is Jane's photo, so I'll copy it and paste it here also. I want to use it for this picture here. You are seeing this picture, right? So I've gotten all the images I need for my design. The next thing I have to do is I'll start typing my text. Remember, I taught you guys the use of tools. So for text, we'll go to our text tool. I'll just click the A button there and just come and type LET. Let's talk BUSINESS with my stuff like that. The next thing I have to type is send a. You see that the DM is different from the send a, so I'll click here, type DM in capital letter. The next one is other services, include column, logo design, the ESIGN. Don't worry, in this training I'll be teaching you how to design logo as well. FLYERS, flyers, POSTR, posters, BUSINESS. Please, when you are replicating a design, try to do it exactly. You see what I'm doing? When I got to what's it called, the poster, flyer poster, I didn't continue typing business card. I had to press enter because I want to model what I'm seeing. You understand? Please, if you are copying, copy well. Don't try to be creative. Please be creative, actually. Don't mind me. PIRTADAY DESIGN designs. Then I'll press music, MUSIC COVR DESIGN. So we've gotten the text for this part. Then the next text is I brand, BRAND in capital letter, I design. The next thing is the phone number 0706046205. We are trying to replicate this design. I think the email is gentlecreativesdesign@gmail.com. GNTLE. So I'm going to use GENTLECREATIVES. Okay, there's something else I'm going to teach you. Okay, what makes design beautiful? You understand? One of the things that make design beautiful is your font, the font you are using. You understand? In the next class, I will take my time to teach fonts. So we have different type of font. We have serif, we have sans serif, we have script, and all of that. So I'm going to take my time to teach fonts in the next class. But for today, we just want to replicate this design. So I'm going to type GENTLECREATIVES, then graphic designer, graphic DESIGN designer. Alright, that's perfect. So I think I've gotten almost everything I need. Okay, for these social media icons, there's a font called, don't worry, in the next class also, no, I think I need to teach you in this class how to download fonts. So the font to get this social media icon, I have a font here that is called what's it called, font 100 icon. There are two of them actually, but I don't have the second. The second is just to give me what they have here, but let's make use of font 100 icons for now because that's what's available. So if I type FONT, I see it font 100 icon. I'll press enter. See that I've gotten the WhatsApp icon. Did you see that? I hope you saw that. So if I press C, I've gotten Instagram. If I on my capital letter and I press S or D, that's send for messaging. Yeah. You said?
I said that's Telegram.
Yes, this is Telegram. I couldn't find the one for email, so I just made use of Telegram. So how do I get this? Once you are using font 100 icon, it's a text, so it's a font style. So each of the letters on your keyboard will give you this icon. So if I press 1, this is 1. If I press 2, let's see if I'll find mail. This is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9, this is 0, this is Q, E, R. I couldn't find email when I was doing this thing. So let's just use Telegram, please. So if you on caps lock too, you have a shape. You understand? Most of the keys on your keyboard. Wow, I've seen some that look like mail. Okay, can we use this one for the email?
Yes.
It actually looks like Gmail, so let's work with it. So what I want to do next is I'll press my pick 2. So I think I've gotten my icons already with my font 100 icons font. So all these things looks too big. I'll just highlight them. Okay, let me select. So I'll make it's on font 24. That's the automatic font you get when you're using Corel. So I'll keep it at 12 temporarily. You understand? So I'll take it from 24. So you can just, I want to allow my screen breathe. Let my screen breathe. Alright, so I'll just do this like so. Then if I press 12, we have that. So that's it. So the next thing you want to do once you've gathered your text is to start arranging them together, putting them together. So the first thing I'll do now, okay, before I do that, let me just take out my text. When I'm doing my designs, we have some graphic designers in this class. Everybody have their pattern, but the first thing I do is that I don't start with the text. I start with my background. You understand? It's easier to start with your background. You get? So I'm going to double click on the square container. I using the square, the rectangle rather. If I double click, it's going to give me a container for that shape of the size of my my paper size. Once you double click on the rectangle, even if it's A4, any size of paper, is going to give you a container that fits in. Caleb, alright, it gives you the exact what's it called, size of your page. So since you notice that this background has 2 colors. I don't know the name of the color, but I can steal it with my eyedropper tool. So if I go to my eyedropper tool, which is this one, if I click on it and I go to this, I see the color. This is the color code EAFF6. Then this is the RGB code, but I'll just pick it. I think I've taken the color. Smart move. So the next thing I'll do again is I'll select my pick tool, click on the rectangle. I want to get this other part, so I'll just draw something like this. Hope you are following me. Please follow me. I'll make it bigger than the normal because at the end of the day I'm going to power clip it. So I'm just going to draw something like that. I'll pick it like that, pick tool. So I'll take the eyedropper again, click on this, fill it. I see now I'm taking colors. You notice that the outline color has a black line. So I'll right click on no fill. No, let me undo that. I'll right click, then I'll take off the outline color. I've just done that. I'll do same for this one. I'll select it, right click on the no fill, set it as my outline color. So no fill. So that's that. I'll just select this and power clip. Right click to power clip. See what I'm doing? I want to place this object inside the initial container. It's called power clipping. Can someone say power clip?
Power click.
Power clip. 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 Power clip. So if I right click, you see the option. I've just done that. When you right click, a dialog box is going to pop up. So if you scroll down, are you seeing power clip inside? I'm sure you can see it, right? So you just click on it. It's going to give you this arrow. Are you seeing the arrow? So anything you select, this object is going to enter it. So I want to select this place now. You see what just happened? That's gone inside. Are you getting me? So if you want to edit the content, you click on edit content. If you are using Core X7, you may not see this edit content. You may just come close and double click to edit the content, or this edit content will be under here, just close to the box. So let's leave that for now. You click outside. So next I want to do is to place my image. Of course, I'm going to make it bigger. Please, when you are trying to expand or increase the size of your content, don't do something like this. You distort the image. Don't drag it from the side or from the top like this. You distort it. The best place to drag is from the corner like this, either side, whether this side, this other side, or these 4 points. You can drag from the 4 corners, but don't drag from the top and from the side. So I'll just drag this to increase the image. So I think I have something that looks like what we have here. If you notice this image, you will notice that they use fountain fill. The blue up here is not as light as the blue down here. Did you notice that?
Yes.
So let's quickly apply fountain fill to this. So I will double click to enter inside the container. Oh, before I do that, let me pick that color. I'll just take a square. I want to pick this light color. I'll use my eyedropper to pick it and fill it. The reason why I'm doing this so that the color can appear here. Are you seeing the 2 different blue colors? See that one is lighter, but the reason why I have to pick the color first, because if I enter the container, I won't be able to use the eyedropper. So I see that I'm inside the container. You should see that. So right now I'm just going to go to my I guess this is it, interactive fill tool. Then I'm going to use this is solid color. I'll use gradients. Oh, I need to select the object I want to apply that on. So I'll use gradients. I seen it, but this time around it's not from this side to the other side. It's from top to bottom. APC. Okay, this video is going viral. Let me calm down. All right, so we have that. So what I want to do now is I'll just click on it like that. Then this white part, now I'm going to give it that other color. I'll click there and just select the color like so. You can see it, right? It's not too obvious. If I want to make it obvious now, I'm going to take this up or double click here to add another node. Then I'll give it this other color. Can you see it? I think it's becoming obvious, right? So these 2 nodes have the light blue, while the other 2 upwards have the other. So I'll just pick it. Don't worry, when you are watching this video over and over again, you grasp what I just did there. So you see that they are now looking different. You should see that. Alright, the next thing I want to do, I think this picture looks big. So you can also, remember we talked about crop tool. Crop tool helps you take out background. So this is an image. We've taken the background away. We've taken off the background rather from using remove background to write the website. But then the area this image is covering is still looking large. So I want to make it, I want to take off this extra space. Yes, and so I'll click on my shape tool like that. I seen the shape tool effect. So I'll just highlight, I'll click and drag over these 2 nodes. Then click the middle and drag it like that. The goal of doing this is to reduce the area that image is covering. Are you understanding what I'm doing? Please understand though. Are you following? Alright.
Yes, sir.
I'm shaping it to this is the shape to effect. So I think we have that. I'll just move it like this a bit. So I'll have something like this. Let me see, move it further. Okay, this is perfect. So the next thing I could also power clip this guy inside. So I'll right click on the image, power clip it inside the container. The reason why we're power clipping so that we'll not just put content on this square, you understand, or on this box. We want to this thing looks like I still need to make this one smaller. Let me reduce it. Then I'll shift this guy like so. Okay, I think it's perfect now. When you enter your container, you are done editing, click on finish if you are using Corel 2020. So this is what it looks like. That's cool. So the next thing is to start arranging my text, right? Okay, let's quickly work on this WhatsApp stuff. I'll still use my shape tool. If I click on the shape tool, I can just select this two node by dragging over it like that. Then I'll click the middle and raise it up. I want to get my barcode. Take me, Lord, to your secret place. See what I'm doing, right? You need to be careful when you are doing this. You must be extremely careful to make it straight. You can hold down your shift tool. Your shift key on your keyboard. You understand? It's going to help you make it straight. Don't worry, as you practice, you get this thing right. So if you want to select more than one node, you just highlight the two of them. Are you seeing that? To show that you have selected it, you see this blue effect. I think I'm okay with what it looks like currently. I don't want to edit further. Let's just leave it like that. So we have our barcode. I could just okay, I'll put that on last. So let's start arranging our text. I'll just select the let's talk business first. So you notice that there are two different font style in this design. I've always taught my students that don't use more than three fonts in one design. Okay, I think there are three different font styles. This Gentoo is different from the let's talk business, and this is also different from the normal ones, the iBrand and all of that. So I will choose which font should I use? I'm going to use Futura. Please just choose any font of your choice that looks, remember we're trying to replicate this design, so look for something that looks close. For me, Futura Condense looks very close to this font, even if it's not the same. So I'll take it from 12 to let's keep it at 20. If it, I think this is perfect. What did you notice? You notice that the spacing between the let's talk and business is not as big as mine. How do I achieve this? I'll select this, go to my shape tool again like that, then I'll use this part and take it inside like that. I'm using shape tool effect here, so I'll select my pick tool. While doing live design, hope you know that. In case you don't know, please know. So I'm going to bring this down a bit. I think it's perfect like that. So the next thing I want to do is they send a DM. Where is send a DM? Okay, this is it. Send. I'll bring it close. These are your arrange. Remember I said graphic design is all about putting design elements together. In a short while now I'll be done with this design, and you can charge your clients as much as 5,000 naira for this design. So the next text I'm using condense here, Futura Condense, but this other one, there's a font style I like. It's called Avenia. Please, you can download fonts on Google if you know the name. So if you want to use the exact font I'm using, I will show you how to download fonts on Google. So for the send message, I'm using Avenia Medium. So if you download Avenia, it's going to give you the full pack. There's regular, there's bold, there's medium, and all of that. So I'm going to give this is on font 12. My font 12 looks bigger than what they have here, so I'll try to reduce it. Let's give it, let's say font 8. I think 8 is perfect. This, okay, trying to replicate this, you notice that the send a, the A is under the U bar. So if I bring this one close to this place, okay, this is not the same font, so I don't want to take it, I don't want to reduce it, but I could make it font, let's try to do font 7. Okay, this is not bad. So the DM, I also use Avenia, but this time around it should be Avenia something bigger. I think Avenia bold. Remember I said if you want to use my exact fonts, you are not obliged to use the exact font I'm using, but if you choose to, the way to do that is by, if you don't have it in your laptop, if you don't find it in your font collection, then just go to Google and download. Don't worry, before the end of school I'm going to teach you how to. I'm using Avenia Black. It's on 12. I'll keep it at 8 since the other one is 6. I think 8 is fine. See the way I'm replicating the design, right? So what I want to do now is, since Let's Talk Business Send a DM looks like they are together, I'm going to group them. But before I do that, let me draw this line with my line tool. I'll go to line tool, click it, that's freehand to select like that. Can hold shift for a perfect line. So I've just done that. I'll make it thick. I'll increase it from 2 to 4. I think 4 is perfect. I'll give it the blue color. Outline color, you right click to set outline color. I've just done that. And I'll just bring it close like so. Then I will select everything like this and group it with Ctrl G. So they are now one content. Are you seeing this? I can move all of them together. Are you following? Please follow me, oh, follow me. You notice that my own line is not as thick as theirs, so I want to make it thick. Let me ungroup it. You ungroup with Control U to ungroup. Am I correct? Yeah, I'm correct. So let's keep it at 6. I want to make it thick. Oh, this is perfect. Can somebody say perfect? I've been the only one talking. Someone should help me. Say perfect. Can we say perfect? Am I the only one in this class, or we're still together?
We are together, sir.
Please, you should respond though. Let me know that we're together.
We are together, sir.
Alright, alright.
Together.
Alright, so the next thing I want to do is the eye brand, but I'll get my eye brand. I'm using Avenia for this also. The eye brand and the DM is the same font, so that's Avenia bold. So I'll just come to my, of course, you know that the property bar changes with respect to whatever we're selecting. I hope you remember that bar. So when you're selecting a text, of course you are going to see the property, the text property. You also notice that the eye brand I designed is closer than mine. I'll also go to the shape tool and reduce it from here. Did you get that? I'll click on pick tool. So when you're done formatting, you click on pick tool. That's how it works. Or you click outside. So this looks too big. It's on 12. I'll keep it at 10. 10 still looks big. What size is this? This DM? I think the DM is 8. Let's keep it at 8. So the next thing I have to do is to get my box. I'll go to the rectangle tool. Then I'll draw a box like that. Wow, something is wrong. Oh, something is wrong. Oh, let me correct that. All right, so how do we curve the edges? Who can tell us? Who wants to try? Okay, let me help you. You go to shape 2. When you see the manipulating nodes, remember it's not yet converted to curve. You can now just drag the edges like that, and you have something like that. I hope that's cool, right? When you are done, you click on pick 2 and you adjust. Okay, if I want it to be aligned to the center, I'll just select the both of them, go to my alignment, or you go to object property. If you're using CorelDRAW X7, then I'll align to the center like that, so it's perfectly aligned. Of course, this is also a group, so I'll just quickly group that as one content. But before I do that, let me give it the outline color. To give an outline color, you do what? You right click. Then are you seeing, as I've selected the rectangle, you see that the property bar has changed to the rectangle. You understand? So for the outline is on 2.08. Let's give it 4. Is 4 too thick? 4 looks too thick. It's not too bad. Let's try 3. 3 is better. So I'll just drag over both of them and Ctrl G to group. So the next thing on my mind is not money on my mind. The next thing on my mind is to put this other one. But if I do that, let me take this up a bit. Alright, I think that's perfect. See that our design is already coming to life, right? Did you notice?
Yeah.
Yes, we noticed.
Yeah, so I'll just get the same Avenia black. Oh no, let me use the Futura condense, because there's repetition here for this font. I think these two fonts are the same. This include and let's talk, but these are small caps and all of that. So since I'm using Futura condense, I want to affect that repetition also. So I'll keep this at 8 also. Or 8 is still too big. Let's keep it at 6. I think 6 is perfect. So I'll bring it inside there. 6 looks big too. So this is how you check until you get the perfect size. So let's play with 5. 5 is not that bad, but it's not as big as that. So God help us. Let's do 6. We'll just do 6 and stay there. So I want to reduce this guy a bit. Reduce from the edge so that you not distort it. So we're using 6 for this guy. It means we also use 6 for the this other one. But then we're now using the Avenia medium. Avenia medium. So I'll just keep it at 6. That's 16. Sing hallelujah. 6 looks big. Can somebody say big? Let's try 4. Alright, 4 is perfect. So this is how you keep trying until you get it right. So if you want to align them to be perfectly aligned, like align left, you just click on the alignment property. That's if you are using Corel 2020. But if you are using Corel X7, you go to, when you select like that, I forgot how it looks like, but I hope you find it in no, you can't find it. I'm not sending you old videos, so I didn't resend designs. So just right click. Let me see if I'll get it when I right click. Okay, see, no, this is not it. Oh God, that thing is not here. Okay, see, align. Just get under object, you find alignment. you find objects around it. If you're using Core X7, when you select them, like just click on object, you see align. Okay, look at it now. Are you seeing the object?
Yeah.
This is going to show in CorelDRAW. Yeah, it's supposed to show like this because I'm using full screen mode. So when you click on object, you see align and distribute. So you align left. It's not effective now because I'm not selecting. If I select both of them now and I click on object, align, are you seeing align left? You can also align right. See what? Okay, let's leave it at left. Okay, that's perfect. So the next thing I want to do now, I'm just trying to hurry so that the recording will not be too long. So I'll just bring this guy. Of course, it's going to be Avenia bold. Avenia bold, black, Avenia black rather. It's on 12. Let's give it 6. 6 looks too small. So I'll make it 8 or 7. 7 is perfect. I'll keep it like that. But the other two will be smaller. Take me lost to your secret place. Okay. So we have the okay, if I select these two for instance now and I go to object, I'll now go to align and align left. You see what happened? So they are now aligned perfectly. You can just take this up a bit, select both of them. Let's just give them 4. This guy looks too long. I can just reduce it from the side a bit. I'll select all of them like this now and align. Click objects, align to the left so that they will be aligned properly. So I can group 3 of them or wait till I add the icons. Anyone that works for you, you can just do it. You get? So the next thing I have to do now is let's get our icons. There are different ways to use this icon. Okay, just press Ctrl K to break it so that I use them individually. I've broken it. Remember, I typed them together. But now you can just move. Are you seeing what I'm doing? So before I do that, let me just reduce it to like 4. It's on font 24. Let's give it 4. 4 looks too small. Let's try 5. So this is how you keep trying until you get it. 5 still looks small. So we may eventually use something bigger. Okay, 5 can work. Is our time almost up? This is Instagram, this is email. So I can select if I want to do something different. Let's say I want to be creative. I can now I just saw a design pattern. I can just do something like this. Are you seeing it? So it will now be like I'm doing curve, but I'm not going to do that. I'm replicating the design. So let's just align them properly. You click on objects. This time I'm going to align to the middle, like so. So you see that they are aligned back. Let me bring this guy down a bit. Don't worry, as you keep designing, you will get better at this thing. So I'll select all of them and group them as one component. You understand? So you notice that this guy is aligned to this guy. Oh God. No. Okay, so I'll just align this to the left like that, so everything will just be together. I'll get another line like this vertical line. You press shift to have a perfect line. I'll keep it at 4. Then I'll give it this color. I'll pick 2. I'll pick it like that. So we're almost done, brethren. Then what's left? The gentle creatives, right? For this guy, I will use the Avenia bold. I mean Avenia black. Let's give it font 8 and see what it looks like. 8 is big. Hey, this is 60. This is 86. My God, I wanted to do 6. I think 6 is perfect. 6 works perfectly. No, theirs is bigger than 6. Let's try 7. Alright, we can work with this. Then this one obviously is going to be around 4 or 5. Let's start with 4. Okay, 4 is not bad. So I can select them and press E. Okay, so that's that. I've aligned it. So the next thing I have to do is circle. I'll click on the circle. Hope you are following me. You hold Control to draw a perfect circle. So I'll bring it here like this. Okay, this time I'll be doing something very interesting. So let me give it the blue outline by right clicking. I can increase this a bit to 4. Is it that bold? Yeah, it's that bold. So this Jane's picture, I will select it, right click, power clip. Can somebody say power clip?
Power clip.
So if I click on power clip, I'll get this arrow. You see the arrow has changed. I'll select the circle. You see that it's inside the circle now. So in case you do yours and it doesn't fit inside the circle, just click on edit content or double click. You understand? Then you can move it and adjust it till it fits properly. Take for instance now, I want to reduce this from the side so that, oh God, what's happening? It's not good. Okay. What I'm trying to do is not working like this. Okay, let's just use it the way it is. Alright, so I seen that we've gotten this image. Then finally our barcode. I'll reduce it from the side.
What do you eat?
Oh. Okay, see what I wanted to do. So in case you... Oh. Something is not correct. God help me. Alright, so I'll just bring it here. Our design is done, whether I like it or not. Our design is done, but we're not done actually. I'll teach you how to export. Oh God, but there's a challenge. So I'll just bring this guy somewhere around here. See that we have something that looks like what we have there. Then the remaining thing is this gentle creative. I'll just quickly type that. GENCLE. The creative is different and it's capital as CREATIVES. So this is a scripted font. I'll just get one scripted font. Don't worry, in the next class. Okay, no, I could show you. Yeah, in the next class, I'm recording this video. Because once I've done the design, I'll just stop it. Then for those that are in the live class, we'll continue. Where are we? I'm looking for a scripted font. So you can just get a scripted font. Let's try brush script. Okay, I'll work with this one. I'll give it 10 or 11. Somebody's mic is on. Help us, please. Let's give this on 12. Then I'll make this on 6. 6 is still too big. Let's try 5. That's 65, not 5. It's 5 I want. Alright, I think 5 is perfect. 5 is still too big. Let's keep it at 4. So you keep trying till you get what you want. That's how it works. So I'll just select 2 of them and group it. Then what I'll do next is I think I'm done with my design. Does it look like theirs? It's very close. So the next thing is you can just group them. I can just group all of these things as one part of design, then select all like this. Are you getting me? I'll group them and power clip them inside the container. Please always ensure you power clip your design. The reason why you are power clipping so that when you select the content, you can move everything. See the way everything is moving. But if you don't power clip and you move it, maybe the background will go one side, the text will go another side. You understand? So always power clip your content when you are done designing. So I think that's all for now. If you have questions, you can ask now. Let me stop the video. Any question?